It's just people playing classes they're garbage at because they don't understand.
Problem with
Yeah, but
that
on the
is they
flip
know
side of
why.
that, it keeps the instances active, which is what they really want. Because if
Yeah,
you
but I
put
mean, like,
level in there,
Eureka's still
there's
active,
no
you
yeah, but
know?
you can gain a lot of gil in Eureka. I think is the big difference. There's like barely any gil to be gained in
That's true.
Bozja Zadner.
Let's be honest. The only reason Eureka is still active is because crazy people run it. Oh hi. Ah.
The item system in Bowser is way better. I can leave and come back in and still have
I
the
do
item.
hate logograms. Like, the 70% chance bullshit.
Yeah.
They
It's
could do some
terrible.
quality of life updates that would make it just better.
Logograms are trash.
Um, I do also kind of like how they made the Rays of Valor and whatever a little more customizable than just like upgrading your elemental gear, you know. But on the whole, like my big complaint about Baja is and always will be, um, just people are incentivized to play classes they don't know how to play. So then you get to like Diablo, and it's just a garbage shit show.
Or maybe they're forced to learn how to play properly.
Did you say that about roulettes too?
So I don't run roulettes
I
as
mean,
as
that's a
much
big
as I can
thing.
avoid it.
That's big. It's huge in roulette, and even especially now with high level dungeons, because people just want to quickly level, so they'll go on a class they have no idea. Like especially for a healer or a tank, it's disastrous. They'll go like they'll be like, I don't know how to tank, but I'm level 81, so I'm gonna go run the first dungeon in Endwalker, and they don't know what the hell they're doing,
And
and
they
they're
get
just gonna
slapped
bust.
for it.
I mean,
I mean, it's not just Zadner. Essentially it's an all content. The benefit is most people are not going to do like the EXs on those classes.
Not to
Most people.
mention, the inadvertent effect of doing that is a lot of the 70 dungeons just don't get ran anymore. Like, at all. Because everybody's doing Bozja and Zadnor to level. I mean, being technically better, but still. They should make the, increase the dungeon XP from the 70 dungeons to make it worth doing.
yeah, I mean, at this point, the only reason I ever run 70 dungeons is Wondrous Tales.
Or glam pieces.
Because just one of these days, I'm going to get 3 lines, and I'm going to get one of those fancy mounts. It's going to happen. So, was anybody here on the run earlier today that was that turned into garbage at the end?
Yep, that would be me.
That
Yeah,
was
I got killed. Yeah.
Yeah, I died.
you're welcome for taking Ozma there. Wow.
Wait, is the tank from my platform in here?
I was the summoner who was tanking Ozma
On Northwest?
West. Northwest.
You were. Oh. Yeah,
I was
so...
the summoner who took the autos.
Yeah, but you took
For
the
you.
autos with the entire group.
Yeah, because I didn't know I was taking them.
Yeah, and they fucking hurt.
That's why a tank usually has them.
Well, yeah, but our tank, it was his first time doing it. I don't think he's in here. Akashi or whatever. No. He was supposed to take it over, and he just stood in the DPS pile, and, like, I don't know, like 4 or 5 of us died instantly. I unfortunately got bounced once, and then instantly died again because we still didn't have a tank.
yeah. I mean, but you can't really ask somebody to main tank Ozma their first time in BA.
Yeah, I'm absolutely not mad about it at all. At least now he understands what to do next time, which is fine.
Um, like I've probably cleared BA 20 times at this point, and I still would never tank in BA because that terrifies me. I thank people who have that level of bravery.
Done it a few times. You just gotta pay attention. But it was weird because our tank did a gap closer right after black hole and went off the ledge. So like we did not know. And the next thing we know is the entire stack's taking autos, and we're like, okay, so where's the tank? And then I guess the other tank, more probably panicked because he's like, oh shit, like what do I do? It's like, well, get into your spot, my guy. But it wasn't a huge deal. We had somebody come over. A couple of us died. I think everybody except for me and one other person didn't bounce, which it was all right. I'm just here for the memes, man.
I wish I had known this was a theme run. I would have gone and got the theme gear from the event. I was just in the middle of like an NM grind in Animos to get my RDM weapon, and I saw passwords go out, and I was like, all right, we're done with Animos now. We're gonna go do whatever's going on there. Bunny fates up.
We got like 5 minutes for Ovni, hopefully, if he doesn't try to make any kind of jokes with us. So if you are doing this, Bunny, you can probably already come to Ovni. And from what I'm seeing, there's like a lot of clowns here, and there's like very interesting combinations here. Some glance that like I basically never saw, but go really well. We'll make sure to before Osmo because we will of course get to Osmo, guys. You take a screenshot there too with all these clowns, and I'm sure that you'll get this. Well, for people that are first timers here, you'll get your mount and finish your story. You got 4 minutes for OVNI.
I hope everyone's enjoying all the spam that Naya and I are putting in chat right now.
Oh no, I turned off emote slug. It's only you spamming now.
Oh, damn, you jerk! Other people are doing emotes, so I just assumed it was you. Damn! Now I'm the asshole. Wow.
I'm just sitting here doing trivia.
You can uncheck a box in the emote menu if you want to.
Yeah, but it's only like I would have to do it myself, so like I can't turn off other people's emote spam. So Naya turned that off.
Oh. Alright,
And
so
I did. So I thought I saw other messages going by without looking at them and just assumed it was still
Nope.
Maya
It's
and
just
me.
you.
Damn. I turned mine off.
I always get like a little bit salty when I have a bunny that like sends me across the whole map and then it's bronze.
There should be 1 minute for OVNI, hopefully.
Golden here,
So
materia. Say it.
thanks for your parties. Don't forget to get your stance up. For everyone else, hit OVNI at least once. I ask you to not to try to not DPS the OVNI because there's a lot of people in this instance. So I'm sure the instance will end killing it by themselves. But make sure to hit at least once and to have your tanks with their stance up, keep lobbying the entire time. We're going to build in Dome for a few tanks. So in few numbers, don't forget Echo, your gear, to enable in Dome, of course, and change to magia defense. Obviously should be coming up like really soon, so if you aren't here, please come now. Oh yeah, if you are DPS in this run, I will ask you to please do not bring plate bears. Plate bears doesn't really help you because most of the attacks are they either kill you or they won't kill you. There is basically no in between. I will ask you to bring a DPS plate like Skirmisher, Duelist, Field Hunter, Elder, because a few bosses like EV and Ozma have hardened rages, so we must kill them before the time limit. So we need DPS to kill them, okay? If it's our first time, you can change your magia. You have probably have 5. You can change 1 for defense and 4 for offense. That's more than enough. Now in this minute, we pray that this instance isn't locking and that OVNI just appears like in the next minute.
So ethereally conductive plates, those are only good for making stabs, right?
Yup.
And since nobody uses stabs, they're basically garbage.
I mean, it's a good idea to have a couple on you if you end up doing support at any point.
Support waits for reds pretty regularly.
You don't have to. I'd usually just take whatever I can. I go immediately, especially if there's a lot of people in the instance where, I mean,
Might get sniped.
yeah, not intentionally. It's just people don't know as much, and there's only 8 portals, so they'll just click on one that's near them. And if it's blue, you don't have to worry about that. So that's pretty much when I use my stabs. Occasionally there are runs, we haven't seen one in a while. I think the last one was a couple months ago. But sometimes there's runs where it's like Hunger Games sort of thing. Do OVNI, and then everyone basically bolts to whatever portal they can and just forms groups inside. So a lot of people stab for those runs. Unless you're running low on inventory space, then I think there's no reason not to keep stuff, or at least get ready to make stabs.
Somebody here's got the 50,000 gem mount. That's impressive.
I wonder if they bought it with Gil or off 5,000. Sorry.
I would genuinely rather kill myself than do the 4,000 fates you have to do.
But just buy them. Yeah, you could buy the bicolor, whatever they're called.
The vouchers.
Yeah. They're selling for, or they were like 100K something on Xcal the other day. I checked. So people with a ton of gil to spend can bloat on that.
Is there anyone here that can check if there's a new hideouts? Because
Wooey just left to check.
okay,
Party.
thank you. I have this
Uh,
bad feeling.
I don't see her back yet, so
Most recent zone in is 175,
Yeah,
so
that's why.
it could be closed.
Yeah, if we don't actually get moving like in the next like 15 minutes, I'm gonna actually have to dip. I'm already cutting it really close.
We're locked. We're locked. We're locked.
Everyone, leave this instance. Everyone out the instance. Let's join the new one. The new one should be 5 minutes old, so this means OVNI should probably spawn in 15 minutes.
Wait, in 15?
Yep.
Yes, it's guaranteed to spawn in 15 minutes. Because after a new instance is formed, 20 minutes later, OVNI will spawn. It's guaranteed.
Yeah, that's just how it is with Eureka. You never know.
Yes,
Unfortunately.
this instance is totally new, so it's 20 minutes from now. We can do the same thing that we did before. We can look for fairies, mark them, and get them into the Discord. In 10 minutes, I think 10 minutes bunnies will spawn. You can do this bunny if you want. We'll have more time now again. OVNI made a clown of all of us here. But this is how Eureka works.
Bunny should be in 10.
How long does a run normally take?
Once we're inside, it's going to be about an hour.
An hour to clear?
Yeah.
We got a lot of waiting
I'd
around.
say an hour in is like the best.
I'd say
Like-
give it an hour. Give it an hour and a half to be safe.
Give it an hour and a half. Yeah, if
Because
I
I've
would
got
never
like
give-
I have just under 2 hours, and because I have something I have to do.
Well,
Like,
we're
real life
guaranteed
something.
OVNI in this instance, so we're at least getting in 20 minutes.
So
It's gonna be half an hour,
cutting
20
it.
minutes,
Yeah.
10 minutes after when we all get in.
if
I'm
we
cutting
get
it really close.
if we get a late OVNI and we have a slow run, you might be late to whatever you've got going on.
Well, being late isn't an option. I'm gonna have to leave.
Okay.
Unfortunately. So like I will more than likely, if we don't get in the next like 20 minutes, I'm gonna have to dip.
Guaranteed an OVNI in 20 minutes. That's like it's not literally possible for us to not get OVNI in 20 minutes after the instance is open.
We have a spot open in group 4 if anyone wants to join us.
Any role?
Any role.
I'm down. I can join.
Then invite NZ.
Yep, there's that.
Let me see if I can find you.
Just shout something like potato. It's easier for the party
Yeah,
leader
yeah.
to find you. Oh,
There we
they shouted Howdy. Just making sure this OVNI is guaranteed it's going to spawn. So if you want to pop and remember now, feel free to. Be careful because if you die to OVNI, your remember you go to waste. But it's guaranteed to spawn now. We'll take this OVNI no matter what. So if if this instance locks for any reason, we're still staying here because it doesn't matter now. I just want to be sure that all party leaders are here.
Yeah, group 4 got into another instance. 1 second.
Ooh, we're actually we're in a splinter.
I mean, that group, if they're on their own, should leave and requeue and see if they get into this one.
Yeah, we're gonna do that.
Give me like 30.
Finally, somewhere I can dump inventory.
Go ahead and hit.
Check the party not party list but adventure list to make sure we have Kurimi is here. Ilya is here. Big's here. Lutu is here. I am here. Mira is here. Oh, it's missing just Argand.
Yeah, I'm waiting on someone to drop combat so we can leave.
Okay. Just let me know if you get inside this instance or if for any reason this instance locked as well.
Okay.
So how's everybody's weekend going?
I hate life.
Witcher sucks.
Dude, it was negative like 12 today.
See, that's your own fault for living in the north, sir.
That's my parents' fault. That doesn't
I
do
live in
with it.
Pennsylvania. It's
Which is like the northernest north state. Like that
no,
is
it's not even close.
solid Yankee territory.
You still got New York and Maine and
I'm not saying there's nothing north
New
of it.
York.
It is, God didn't intend for man to live above the Mason-Dixon.
Just saying that in my place it was negative 30 today.
Where do you live? The Arctic? Christ.
No, Canada, Quebec.
Okay, so yeah.
Right.
Yeah, so yeah, you're right on the
Just give
same
me a second,
coast.
guys. Whoever is in Argand's party, please hit comments. I want to see if this instance locked or not. Because if you can get one of the parties here, we need to instance again. So if you are in this party and you didn't hit comments yet, please do it. Yeah, when I said they were taking this opening, there was a small underline here. You take this opening if all groups are here.
Yeah, we got the same instance again.
But there are other people there,
So-
or just your party.
No, I see other people here.
Oh,
It's
then
just
they're
we
the
are
open one.
stranded.
We're locked.
Yeah.
We need to drop
Yeah.
and go to that instance.
Everyone, same thing again. Let's get back and back inside again. Get out and back
Miyuki,
inside.
I'm gonna have to drop, man. I'm sorry.
Okay.
I'm already cutting it too close. I'd rather just somebody else get a full run and me not have to drop it. Ozma, sorry.
What's your group? Just make sure. What's your group?
3, I think.
Yeah, we're 3.
Yeah.
Okay. So if anyone wants a spot, it's a DPS spot, I guess. Yes.
Yep.
Yeah, it's a spirit dart.
I can spirit dart. We use another DPS.
I can fill that with the guy who was waiting if you need. If nobody else is there.
So do we know how much time there is till Avni in this instance, or no?
Just need to check the adventure list. Check the adventure list. See who's the oldest person there. And from the oldest person, it's 20 minutes. So if there's someone there for like 4 minutes, it's going to be 16 minutes for opening.
I think
I'm just waiting.
my group just got back into the same instance we were just in.
Are you gonna check in a few seconds?
We got the one with Arg's instance. I would try to requeue again and see if you get an Arg instance.
All right, sorry guys, I gotta go.
Okay.
Good luck.
It's all fine. Thank you for coming. If you didn't leave the instance yet, please do. I'm waiting on one.
I don't know what Lux wants. He just said, "Come join my party." Lux is trolling your entire run, Miyuki.
Why you say so?
I don't know. He just said, you said this in his link shell. Join my party in a bit. I don't know what's
Oh, they are
going
trying
on.
to level. They are trying to level a few people.
I don't know what he wants. Oh, we can
I
get
think
Joe.
he wants to do Sito, maybe.
He did, but I don't know why I need to be in his party for it. I don't know what's going on.
3, 4. Okay, I see 4 parties at least here. So this instance, the open one, at least. Same thing as before, guys. This ovni is going to spawn. If you get all the parties here. We can look for fairies again.
Just use Grinder. That's what the rest of us do.
I think fairy up by Daphne.
Ovni is just playing his parts and making all of us as clowns. Just
Offney was
making
the real clown all along.
Avni was the clown all along.
Okay, Kurimiya is here. Big Green is here. Lucius here. I am here, of course. Mira is here. Ilya is here. And Argant's here. Okay, everyone should be here. So this is the instance, guys. It has to be. Ovni is going to spawn in 12 minutes.
Maybe what's happening here, have we considered the possibility that Avni might be afraid of clowns?
I think it's that Avni is the clown.
He
We had
probably is
two.
the biggest clown of all.
We had 2 fairies already in my party. There's one at 10:14 and another at 14:17.
Just make sure, did group 3 get someone?
I think
Or
we're
still
waiting
miss
on
one?
Joe. I think we're waiting on Joe. I'm assuming. Mira, you're in here, right? Yeah. I don't know if that's what the plan is. Where's Mia? Wait, is Mia in a party already? Mia said coming. We're talking
No,
about
yeah,
Mira. We're talking about our 8th.
Okay, so group 3, invite Joe.
Joe. I was Wooby.
And is that were you invited again for your party?
He's in my party.
Oh, okay. Okay, then we should be good again.
How much time do we have till Avni?
I think 11 minutes. Let's check again.
Okay, thanks. Just trying to
Yes.
figure out if I have time to go grab a drink.
11 minutes. In 11 minutes, Ovni will be spawning. Bunnies will also should be out. Ovni should, not Ovni. Bunnies should be spawning in 1 minute as well if you want to do a bunny before Ovni. So you have 11 minutes to do whatever you want. Logos, find fairies.
Oh, we got fairies.
Bunny.
I'll post the map in a sec.
And
Oh, never
come
mind.
back
Well, we did it.
for Ovni. Okay.
Going with the meme markers.
And for the first timers, welcome to BA. This is what OVNI likes doing with us.
Damn UFO doesn't want to play nice at all.
UFOs don't exist. That's what the problem is.
I'm gonna get something to drink.
Like those
I'll
fighting
be back.
words.
Soundsuit for the bard sucks.
Yo, you good over there?
So, okay, so I have not been, I've never been actively playing the game between expansions when a new exploration zone comes out. When normally does the like Baldesian Arsenal or DRS equivalent come out? Is that like gonna
DRS
be
DRS came out at a different time than BA came out. DRS came out was a 5.2 with Bosha and DR normal.
okay? So we might.
DRS? DRS was like 5.
Oh, 5.4.
Yeah.
But BA was the last part of with Eureka Hydatos. That was the last part of that.
So we
Whereas-
really just don't know when like the capstone of the next expansion or the next expansion's exploration zone is
It
going to come
depends
out.
on how they do it because we had DR came out separately, basically from like in the middle, essentially. Like imagine if it was like Zadner and Dariata, but there were more instances in between. That'd be like your BA equivalent. Because they were releasing different Eureka zones at different times. They didn't all come out at once.
There's a chance. Remember, both COVID hit, and they kind of dropped the 13 storyline. So
Yeah, there was. I mean, there was supposed to be more relic stuff. The assumption is there's supposed to be a lot more relic steps in between that they skipped over like 2 steps.
Dumb question, but I've had a couple drinks tonight. Sack is Asuna Raise 2, or sorry, Asuna Raise and Magic Burst. That's right.
That is correct. Yes. Sacrifice is sooner raise and magic burst. Yep.
That's why I keep Naya around.
I wouldn't trust Naya to heal.
Wow,
Hey,
that was me.
I'm in a
That's
party.
ballpark.
I am in a party
Excuse
with
you.
Naya as a healer right now, and fully relying on Wooey to keep me alive.
Ballpark. Excuse
When was
you.
the last time I let you die, Bob?
You know
I
you're
don't
not
know. We
getting
haven't
any
been. We haven't
heals,
been in
right?
a party. We haven't been in a party together in ages for BA.
Oh, ballpark. You have to remember that I trusted Naya to solo heal a fucking party in optimization.
Okay, that's fair.
Annihilation, yeah.
But to be fair, this is you versus specifically me with Naya.
Yeah, whatever. Whatever, cringe ball.
So I
cringe
feel
dog,
like most
hot
of the
cringe.
heals I'd probably get from Naya are just the luck of getting like a Medica 2, where I just happen to be in range.
That's so mean.
I mean, it's Naya probably choosing to not heal me.
You know what? So, like, Naya battle sacked me for my first clear ever. So I feel like I have to step up and defend my boy here.
Oh, Don't
Oh, so it's
worry.
me versus the world here is what I'm getting at.
It's ballpark versus the world.
It's ballpark being cringe. Don't you worry.
Naya has it out for me. It's okay. I already knew that going into this.
Did I even heal you the last time we did DRS?
Did you? Oh, DRS.
No, you
oh,
did, you know you weren't. You were in my party
It's-
all the time, ballpark.
I say it's mostly the DRS memes, which is why I go after Naya. Although at least I have Lynn to back me up on the Naya memes.
So my problem with DRS is like I can play the little GitHub game and do super chess all day long, but when I'm actually like in front of Queen, my brain falls out of my ear.
If it helps, you're not even close to the only one that happens to, so I wouldn't worry too much about it.
Thankfully, you have people like myself and like Zynra and subs who have essentially memorized every pattern and can do CACbot basically for super chat at this point. We
Wow,
just
you're leaving Nico out? Does Nico? Oh, Nico doesn't call.
Nico doesn't call.
Yeah.
I think Tosho can do it. I think Saren can do it. I don't know.
I know
if
Volk can at least say when subs is wrong, but I don't know if he
Yeah.
can do the calls on his own.
I'm in the Thursday static right now on Primal Forays, and we got decently
Yeah,
far
you got the
along.
TA.
It's a great run on Thursday. I've
Yo,
never
I'm
seen
your duelist, by the way.
Oh yeah, you fucking wrecked it, man. Like, you were done with that duel by the time we got to like 85%.
What if I told you that's normal for me? I was doing it back in Shadowbringers.
I say when we did speed runs, Lynn was like the best duelist that we had, and I'm throwing Joe under the bus if he's in voice chat here.
But like the difference, well, I mean, Joe was Joe was fucking great.
He just memed on tank. Joe just wanted to meme on tank all the time.
No, it's not even just that. It's the fact that it's just a difference between dual jobs. Essentially.
Yeah, I mean, Joe would specifically go in because he wanted to reach #1 on all tanks. He wouldn't go as a DPS.
Yeah, I know.
There's Avni.
Ovni is here, guys. So let's get to Ovni. And don't forget your plates, fans. Remove your gear. We're gonna give some time because I think this instance locked as well, so we don't need to worry about the instance kill Ovni.
Naya, did you really fucking grind out that mount?
I did.
Of course he
What-
did.
what
Are
did
you
Naya
surprised?
Fucking 500k Sky Builder score from every crafter, is it? Or both?
I feel like if I was ever going to get the Pteranodon mount, it would be because I broke PAS and like paid some guy in fucking Venezuela to do it for me.
I just want the new fucking Savage mount, and I can't. I'm not even allowed to roll on it for the next 3 weeks at this point.
Why's that?
So my group, we have a pretty strict loot thing. We're like, DPS, tanks, healers, as most groups are. But in return, we give the healers and tanks first dibs on the mount.
Oh, that's nice.
So I'm a DPS. I'm a Dragoon, so unfortunately I'm not allowed to play. I'm not allowed to spin the wheel yet. But in return, I get like a week.
Just accidentally roll on it.
No, I'm not cringe.
I'm super behind on this tier. I've only done through P1 because my static kind of fell apart. We had 2 DPS who just like couldn't really do. You couldn't expect these 2 particular DPS to do damage every second. It was more like damage per minute. And
Hold on. Argy, are you okay? You're good. Go ahead.
are we holding DPS right now, or are we DPSing off?
We're going to hold it after we get him down to 70%. 70%. We need the spell. Thank you. So when Alvin gets to 70%, I will ask everyone but the tanks that are lobbying to hold DPS.
So I was in Animos earlier today for the first time since I've had like full elemental and Physios. And you really feel like a god down there. Oh, we lost somebody.
If you can, don't reprise on the boss. Don't reprise on Ovni. If you are DPS or healer, just stop DPSing now. Just leave the tanks, keep lobbing. Tanks, don't forget your stance. Keep lobbing. Everyone else, just stop. Inside. And Shard, go to the middle, please.
No, I think we had the same mindset there.
We did. We actually.
Just roll mirror.
I'm gonna need the spell. And Shard again. The tanks shouldn't have their invulnerable, so healers play consultation. Let me check the stacks for the tanks. 16.
Argent needs to stack some more. 13.
Okay. But it should be fine to hold, not hold, but
Yeah, we can
DPS
burn him
Ovni.
down.
Yeah. Everyone, make sure to hit Ovni at least once if you didn't. Remain inside the Fate Circle. If you leave the Fate Circle, you won't get the Ovni buff. So you won't be able to get inside BA.
Argent's good.
I need spell.
Going northeast. Going northeast.
It's
Careful with the Iron Shard.
Please.
Ovni is going to die, guys. Be sure you hit Ovni at least once. Okay. We are going to get the fairy buff now. But just get the fairy buff in your Ovni buff gets to 5 or 6 minutes. So you have the most time of it inside VA. I heard there's one spot for a Green's Party. Green's Party is, let me check here. It's group 1. Is there anyone inside this instance that wants to join the main raid? If you want, group 1 has a spot. I don't think there is like anyone here that can join, right?
I'm locked out, so
Yes.
Or Baka.
Joe locked the door after he got inside. After he got inside here. How many are in support? 3, I guess. Not week 4, I mean, with the support leader.
I'll try to re-instance at some point.
Where's the
Crimea.
elemental at?
There's a map posted in BA1. There's 3 of them that were found.
Please don't chain pop fairies. If you're gonna take the
Yeah, be
fairy,
careful.
commit to it.
Yeah, wait until your debuff gets to 5 or 6 minutes before getting the fairy. The earlier you get here, the less time you have the fairy inside the Bodasian arsenal. Oh, let me check if Crimea here. Crimea, how many are in support? You can answer in shout chat. Okay, 4. Is there anyone in support that wants to come to main raid? There is 1 spot in group 1. Is there any other party besides the green that has a spot or not? I think everyone else is full, right? Okay, I'll go. We might need to change some stuff after support gets in. And one thing for people that were in support, if you wanted to leave support, if you wanted to leave to get the crystals from support fate, you can come inside BA and then return out, do the fate, and get inside back. If that's what you were worried, at least.
That means you're getting fragments and stuff too. You would just leave before we pop the support fate.
I assume Biko is in support.
I don't know. I'm
Then
shouting. Yeah,
Biko,
I'm in support.
then just leave your party and Green invite you to group 1.
Can I go and invite?
It's 5 minutes. You can get the fairy buff and go to your portal. Blue portals are out. You won't get the blue portals. We're going to wait until the buff gets to 3 minutes, and the portals will turn red at that time. Oh yeah, and partly this, be sure that everyone in your party got the Ovni buff. If someone didn't, they can go inside support. Support at the moment only has 3/4 because one is going to return out. So we still have 4 spots in support. If you don't know where your portal is, you can ask your group leader. In 1 minute, the portals will be changing into red, and you take these portals to get inside BA. There is a Logos manipulator inside. There is a Magia Melder, so you can change your Magia sites. You can craft any other Logos that you want. For party leaders, we have all 6 groups, so we are doing the usual. 4, 1, 2, 3 art side, 4, 5, 6 on wing.
We just lost someone in group 3 who had to run their DPS. So if there's another person from support that wants to come and then leave, for support.
Besides the person that I said before. I mean, be cool, right?
It's the portal 3-7 is open. If whoever from support wants to come in, just let us know who it is and we can invite.
I'm gonna be late getting in. I accidentally clicked off of my elemental bonus, so I'm standing next to an elemental because my portal is right next to one.
You need someone else to pop it. You can't pop it on your own.
It's about to pop.
Just a reminder again, 1, 2, 3 are art side. The art side is Logos Manipulator side. 4, 5, and 6 are Owen side. Owen side is Majemi other side. Make sure to drop on the right side, because if you drop, you can come back up. Main thing, don't forget to drop your shell to refresh. Well, before we start this, I'm gonna say all the mobs here are really scary for anyone that isn't a tank. So be really careful to not pull anything before the tanks, because deaths here are a bit unforgiving. For the tanks, don't forget to remove your gear. 0 defense. For the tanks, don't forget to remove your gear. 0 defense. Is there any other tank that needs to refresh on Owen wall besides myself and Argant? I don't think there's any other in Dawn. Okay, I think you can kill Owen as well. So if you are groups 4, 5, and 6, feel free to come kill the wall.
On the bridge.
Okay, nice step. Be careful. Don't pull anything before the tanks. A good thing here is always prioritizing big mobs. Normally, the bigger they are, the more scared they are as well. The Magos don't really do anything. They'll just cast some AoEs on the ground, so pay attention to the floor. And let's not be killed by AoEs, okay? Always pay attention to their feet. And to any yellow AoEs on the ground. The Viblos, they do cleaves from time to time, where the tank is, so always stay at the sides, never in front or the back. Always at the sides. Even if the Biblos turn, just stay at where you were. Don't rush on the front of the tank, because they are going to turn back and cleave the tank. Well done, guys. We are at Owen.
We are walking up the stairs right now. Tart.
I'm just gonna say a few things about Art and Owain. Oh, yeah. I hope every party has at least one refresh healer. If you do, you can type /magia auto to automatically spin your magia to whatever you are aiming. We are going to fight Art and Owain. The main mechanic for Owain is that he's going to summon spears and change his element. It's going to be either fire or ice, and the spears that match his element are going to do an AOE. So if the Owain goes ice, all ice spears are going to do an AOE. So you want to hug a fire spear in this case. For Art is a bit similar. The Art will also summon spears, but instead he's going to do either a donut or an AOE, and then the spear will follow and do the same. So let's say Art does a donut. What you do? You first hug Art, and when you see he's doing the donut, you run as fast as possible under a spear, because the spear is going to mimic what he's going to do and do a donut. If it's an AOE, you just get away from Art and get away from the spear. I'm going to ask you guys to not try to greed GCDs, especially at the Art. Art is really fast when casting, and then it's the spear. So if you stay close to Art and the spear does the donut, let's say, you're going to die. So pay attention, don't try to greed. I'm going to call Owen. So if you hear my voice, it's an Owen call. I will ask Ballpark to call Art if it's fine. So if you hear Ballpark, you know it's an Art call. If you're ready, go past the purple line.
We're all good on Art.
I'm waiting on one here at Owen. Neginov Delta. Okay. Everyone's inside the purple line.
Yeah, I just wanted to know if someone have a protect and shell for me.
If anyone has Protect and Shell.
I already played, sorry.
Yeah, well, it's not really needed. You can survive without it.
It's okay.
Just like I said, do the mechanics and you won't die. Argent is going to maintain, and I guess Green is going to maintain card. Partly we are going to do a 15 seconds countdown. 15 seconds countdown starting in 3, 2, 1. 15 seconds. 10 seconds. 5 seconds. LB2s. LB1s. Let's start this. They both start with a tank and buster, so nothing we need to worry. Next going to be a raid wide.
Art, we're either going to get in or get out. Get out. Then after this, we'll hug Art.
Raid wide now.
Raid wide Art side is next.
He's going to summon spears and change his element. And we are going to an ice spear. Everyone to an ice spear. Ice spear now.
Art spears are intercard. Art's either going to do in or out, and then the spears will do the same. You can also swap to Magi defense. So hug Art or get far away, and then hug a spear. Hug a spear. Raid wide.
Raid wide next. Wayne is going to change his element.
We're going to get away from Art and then away from spears this time.
And we're going to a fire spear. Go to a fire spear. And Wayne is dead.
Perfect.
Be careful going up the stairs. In the middle of them, there's going to be a bomb trap. They need to be perceptive first. So don't run ahead of the perceptors. Don't run. Don't touch these bomb traps. They're exploding in AoE. They're going to kill you if you try it. Inside this next room, there's 4 bleed traps. So be careful walking inside them. Wait them to be percepted. Kalka was pulled. Let's focus the Kalka, guys. Be careful, the AoE on the ground. The Kalka will do. Oh, it's dead, so whatever. There is a chest behind this room. Make sure to get the chest and open it yourself.
With the centaurs
you-
on the stairs.
The Centaurs will do a cast called Berserk. Berserk needs to be slept, so casters and healers pay attention if they are pulled. If you see Berserk being cast. Slept. Okay, nice. Be careful the AoEs, guys. And like I was saying, there's chests at the back of this room. All chests in BA are personal loot, so you need to open it yourself. If you don't, you won't get anything from here. Well done, guys. We're going to raid him. Indoms, let's refresh on Wayne side. I don't think there's any Dark Knight. So there's only Wars, I think. Yeah, only Warriors. This countdown is for the trap, not for Raiden, so don't pull Raiden. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We're going to fight Raiden next. Raiden can be mostly handled with calls. Just pay attention to what I'm going to call. And we will all be fine. Party leaders, don't forget the way markers. A north, B east, C south, and D west. You're going to do a 15 seconds countdown. Let me check if everyone. Okay, everyone is past the purple line. This means you are ready. So we're doing a 15 seconds countdown. It's starting in 3, 2, 1. 15 seconds. 10 seconds. 5 LB2s, LB1s. And let's pull Raiden. Ranged and casters, you can already preposition at max casting range. It's going to start with a raid wide now. There's the raid wide. Next going to be a tank buster, so nothing to worry. Next he's going to electrify the border of the arena, so make sure you aren't at the border. Next is going to cast Ame no Sakahoku. Ame no Sakahoku is a huge AoE, so when you see melees, when you see it being cast, go to max casting range as fast as possible. Everyone to max casting range. Get away from Raiden. And we are going to stack under the hitbox, or under Raiden, inside the hitbox. Everyone inside the hitbox, or you're going to die. After this, we are going to stack at D. Stack at D. There's going to be AoEs on the ground, so make sure to dodge these AoEs. And we are going to the opposite side of where the sword is going to point. And we are going to C. Everyone to C. Dodge the AoE on the ground, then go to C. Raiden is going to cleave half the arena and come back doing a raid wide. Raiden is going to do a raid wide. Next going to be Lancing Bolts. Lancing Bolts is going to put several AoEs on a few people. If you get one, spread this on the border of the arena. Don't overlap, okay? Spread this, spread. I want everyone focusing Raiden. When Raiden comes back, everyone focus Raiden. Let's kill Raiden as fast as possible. It's a race between us and Raiden. Well done, guys. Thanks, don't forget your stance if we're going to pull. The Biblios, they do either a large damage or a large AoE if they live long enough. But I'm sure you're going to kill it before he does anything. Well done. Be careful, there's a bleed trap inside this room. So don't rush too much inside before they are percepted. We're going to focus the Kalka. Be careful with the trash.
Oh, I got aggro.
Okay, are we getting them?
Thank you. Drops down.
You can see where's the bleed trap now. The bleed trap doesn't really do much. It's basically a 10 minutes vulnerable and like 1 minute of bleed. It won't kill anybody, but can be annoying to heal because of the vulnerable. Upstairs there's one chest here, but before the chest there is a bomb trap, so wait for the percepted and then you are free to get your chest. We can get your chest. We are going to a hallway right now. This hallway has several rooms. Be careful with large AoEs like Size and Dance Steps. If you're too close to the door, you might aggro the mobs inside these rooms, and they're coming for your life if you get them. We are focusing the sprites. If the sprites cast Banish, they must be interrupted.
Nothing in Fire Earth.
Okay, I see that the coffer is inside Wind. We're going to pull fire, no, not fire, but ice and water. The Kaukas do large conal AoEs, so be careful. Be either really close or really far from the Kaukas. Inside these rooms there's bomb traps, so don't walk inside these rooms before they are percepted. The Vikings, they do not large, but the small conal AoEs, but they run to random people and do them. It doesn't mean you have aggro, just means they want to hug you, but you don't want to be hugged by them. Okay. There's the large conal AoE from the Kauka, so be ready to dodge them if you need.
Looks like it's not in ice or water.
Okay, let's try our luck. Oh wait, okay. Let's try our luck with wind. Since the chest is there, let's try our luck. There's one bomb trap inside the wind room, so always be careful.
I got aggro again. I'm an idiot. It's not in wind either.
Okay, got him.
Thank you. I didn't see
Okay,
that
we
one.
leave that Scatini alone. Guys, stay outside the room. Let's kill these Scatinis first.
Someone got aggro on the extra one. I'm not sure where it's going.
Let me
got
take it. Let me take it. Thanks, Green. Leave it alone, people. Please leave that one alone. Leave it alone. Leave it alone. Leave it alone.
Don't attack the Scatini, guys. Come inside
Green,
the ring
someone
zone.
yoinked aggro from you. Come back and get it.
Wait, Joe's here.
Lightning mobs are getting pulled, so just watch out from that Scatine. If you get slept, you could die.
Be careful with the
lightning.
Rodriguez. They do really fast AoEs, so be really fast to dodge as well.
There are some mobs there yet, so be careful.
Okay, got them. I see the portal is there.
Oh, thank you. I didn't see it. Went at the same time as a trap.
There's this Scatine running back. Please do not touch it. Please do not touch Scatine. Thank you. Leave it alone. Good job.
Nope,
It's gonna aggro to someone. None of us are leashed.
Oh, that's painful.
Just run it to the hallway and then after
Well,
everyone
that's the
goes to
thing.
portal-
A lot of us have already hit it. We have to wait
No,
till
just
everyone
wait.
is gone.
Yeah,
for
just
a
hold it.
leash. Yeah.
Just hold it, so then we'll all go through the portal and then it'll leash.
Okay,
then leash
make
it.
sure
I mean,
Green.
we can get that portal. We can get that chest on the way back if you didn't get it. It's not a problem. Just go through the
Yeah, guys.
portal so that we can leash it.
Just make sure to listen to the cows, guys. If someone says do not attack the Scatine, you don't attack the Scatine. Okay?
I got it.
There was a chest on the right after we went through that portal, in case anyone missed it.
We are going to clear the next hallway. The next hallway is where the support rooms are. Inside these rooms, close to the portal, there is always going to be a bomb trap. So don't rush ahead. Focus the Porogo, guys. Focus the Porogo. Remember, always the biggest mobs first. Unless it's a sprite. Focus the Kalka, guys. Focus the Kalka. Ignore the ice mobs. Let's get the Porogo. Now there's only, after the Porogo, there's only 2 ghosts. One thing that I didn't say, but the ghost and the logos aren't dead, so death doesn't work on them because they are already dead. Since we have all 6 parties, we'll have 1 group for each. For which room?
If you're a tank and pulling mobs, please turn your stance on for the future.
Do we need anybody to return out for support, or do we have support taken care of?
Yeah.
I'm gonna before we can return out.
Should I do that
Let
now
me
or
check
after
and
this?
see.
Yeah. If you're in that support group and you're in, then you wouldn't leave, like return now and join that party. Because as soon as all these pads are stepped on, it's going to spawn that fate.
So groups 1, 2, and 3 are the left side or north side. Group 1 is northwest. Group 1 is north. Group 3 is northeast. 4, 5, and 6 are right side or south. Being southwest, group 4, south, group 5, and 6, southeast.
Yuki, I do have someone who wants to return to support.
Okay.
It's
Let me
because
just check
Thunder
one thing.
reminded.
Yes, let's one thing. Let's check one thing. Support had 4 people, including Pico, right? Is support still with 4, or is there more people inside support? Okay, so there's 5 people in support right now.
If support needs another healer, I could. Never mind. Big Green says not to, so I'm gonna be here.
Miss Mageborn, are you inside the main raid, or are outside? I'm not sure if they are here. Okay, don't see them here, so I think they are just outside. I just want to make sure we don't have more than 8 people outside, because there are only 8 portals for support. So if you are more than 8, you won't be able to get inside the raid. Let me check. Group 2,
They
you can
invite
get
them
inside
before return.
Hmm?
I was wondering if they could invite them before they return.
Yeah, okay, so Premier, make sure to invite the people that left. That is Rico that left. I think someone from group 3, right? That left. Or was group 4, someone from group 4 that left, right?
Yeah, I'll ask them to drop.
Please say who they are so Kurimi can invite them. Kurimi, did you invite Croissant and Milis? I'm not sure if I said it right, but invite the person that shouted potatoes. We should have 6 or 7 people, right? 6 or 7, right? Okay, so should be fine. Now for the parties inside for support rooms. If you are the only tank for a party, you are going to be now the main tank for your room. So what I want you to do is first put your stance up, make sure your stance is up. 2, if you have Magia Auto, I will suggest either changing to defense or disabling it. And if you disable it, just change your Magia manually to defense. And please make sure your Magia is at the right element for defense. Because these mobs, even if they are only 2, they hit like a truck. So they can easily kill you if the healers aren't paying attention. So make sure, tense up, Magia defense. If you are going to manually change your Magia, disable Magia out first. Otherwise, when you target them, it's going back to offense. Okay? If your party is ready, you can do a red check. If it's ready, the main tank can go inside the puddle or the portal. It's everything okay with group 3? Not group 3, group 2?
Yep, group 2 is good.
Okay, you can get inside your rooms. If you are the main tank, you can stay at the corner. Wait the tank to get aggro, and then you can start attacking. Like I said, these mobs hit like trucks. Okay, you should have 12 fragments by now if you got the chest before the portal. If you don't, should have 11. If you don't, you forgot one of the chests. It could be Raiden. That's like literally where we are. To be Art and Wayne. That's to the right. Or any of the chests that we just went past before EV. That we are going back. Like I said, we are going back to the same hallway that we were before. So the same rooms that had mobs inside are still there. So be careful with the size and dance steps. A few mobs respawned on that hallway. Wait a tank to pull them. Remember the centaur and the bibliothèques that we saw before? They are back. I'm going to pull the centaur. Remember to sleep berserk cast. Sleep it. Well done. Focus the biblio. Or def it. It also works. Oh, let's. If anyone forgot your chest, the chest in the wing room, I'm gonna get the scatine. Do not attack the scatine. It's still there. Do not attack the scatine. Just forget it. Get your chest in the ring room and then go to the bridge before AV. We're gonna wait support. I don't think support was healed yet. So we need to wait probably around
3%.
Okay. So we need to wait around 10 minutes or something. Okay, support's dead. So around 10 minutes for them to get inside.
I feel the need to tell Joe Redhawk that your glam is going to give me nightmares for several months.
Good.
I'll have you know this isn't the worst one.
True, actually. Oh, some of the glams Joe's shown in DRS. Oh.
Just as a reminder, HUD layout doesn't work anymore. So make sure to come back and move a bit from time to time. Otherwise, you're waiting for 9-10 minutes here. And you're free to do whatever you want. Take a drink, walk a bit. Oh.
Oh, we got somebody dead.
That's what happens when you boop the scatine.
Don't fuck around with the scatine.
Yeah, guys, remember that I said these mobs here hit like a truck. And when you aggro them, they come punch you.
So I'm guessing. I think I've done. I think this is my 22nd run. I think I'm gonna get to 200 before I actually get this minion.
I got
Is
my,
ballpark
my
here?
very first
I'm here.
Ballpark, your
Yeah,
time's
Oh,
up.
ballpark.
I have well over 200 AV clears. I think it's like 180 Asma clears, and I've gotten 2 total minions, which I think is like the biggest meme in the community right now. Like I did hosted 24 hours of BA in early September, and there were 2 people who got 3 minions on those 9 runs. I'm still waiting for my 3rd one after like over 200 AV kills.
I just, so I get the Dark Knight weapon off of Raiden all the time. Like, I personally have tanked the value of that glam on Exodus. You're
Well, on
welcome.
the bright side, CV minions only dropping in price, so keep selling your Raiden glams, and then buy a CV if it's that bad.
Yeah, thankfully to the whole material crates for 3.0 and 4.0.
That
You know,
too.
seeing copycat bulb sell for 1.9 million. Yeah, you heard me. 1.9 million. I think it was on like Leviathan.
Oh,
I have to check
jeez.
again.
I had people like offering CV minions to me because I wasn't getting them to drop. Like before I think it took like 60 clears to get my first one.
What's going to be interesting is with this new data center that's opening up, that market board will have like no like reference point for prices. So, like theoretically, you could go onto that market board. They're not able to DC travel at that point, and you could like set. Let's say you have 5 conditional virtues, you could set them at like 1.2, 1.3. They'd probably sell.
Well, they're giving a lot of incentive for people to go to those servers too. So I think that they're going to be like more people with more money too that'll be willing to do that and probably drive down like they even out obviously over time. So at first, you basically need to list those prices and then hope that no one else lists them lower than you in tanks prices.
Well, so I thought the only incentive that they were giving people to server hop was a free server hop, which is
No,
not.
there's a lot.
It's a lot. The big one is like massive XP buffs for everybody, no matter what the level is.
I can find the post real fast for you.
It's a lot of stuff that they're giving out to people. But granted, if you're like in North America and you're going to one of those servers, your ping is going to be awful. So it's like it's not really worth it to go server hop to take advantage of that unless you're going to pay for a server hop back after X amount of time too.
In BA Learning Run is that
Ping really only matters if you're like doing Savages or Ultimate, right? You can make it through Extreme with terrible ping.
Of course, but at the same time, you're also going with like a brand new community as well. So like, this server is for Primal, and there's other servers already built up for Aether and Crystal,
Right.
and the European ones. They're unless people like immediately make another Eureka server, I would imagine Eureka's going to be relatively dead at the start of the servers being created because most people that are going there are probably going to be either starting MSQ from scratch with a new account on those servers, or will already be an Endwalker trying to go through. I'm sure there are people in between, but I think the amount of people that are going to be doing like Eureka content is probably much smaller than anywhere else.
It'll be a really small community for a while, probably.
On it, so I'm looking at this this post now. I'm probably moving to this new data server just to get the 10 chocobo feathers.
Yeah, there's a lot of benefits to it, but then it's also like, are you okay dealing with basically a brand new community across the board?
Oh no, that'll be terrible. So what I'll do is I'll switch, get the chocobo feathers, get the mount, and then switch back.
I think you have to be there for, is it a month?
I'm pretty sure swapping to preferred worlds locks you there for like.
Also, isn't there a cooldown for switching worlds as well?
That's why I thought it was a month.
You get stuck there for 30 days.
It's like 30 days, and there's like some there's like some other thing where you can.
It might be cheaper for you to just buy a second copy of the game and refer yourself. That's what I would do if like I really wanted like Twintani or whatever. Is it Twintania?
Yeah.
Quintania, there's the Amber Chocobo, it's a 2-seer mount, and then there's the mini bad-looking Fenrir that's red.
I think
Oh
Twintania
yeah,
is
the
the big
red
one that
Fenrir, the
everyone tries
really
going for.
ugly red Fenrir.
Yeah, you can buy dyes and stuff with the feathers. I'm just holding on to all my extras. I already have the mounts.
Must be nice to have friends you can refer.
Bro, I
Yeah,
referred
yeah,
2
ballpark.
people,
Can you
and they
refer me?
forgot that they were paying for the game and not playing, and I just got
my
like
God.
free full feathers. My friend messages me, he's like, I've been paying for this game for like a year. I'm like, yeah, I know.
Damn.
Again, in BA Learning 1, there are the restrictions.
I had one friend who started playing, and I asked him to refer me, and then he forgot. And by the time that I was like telling him like daily, he ran out of time to do it. I wouldn't have gotten anything.
Do we
Oh,
have?
it's only the first 30 days, isn't it?
Yeah, I kept bugging him until it was like 25 days. He's like, "Oh shit, I keep forgetting," and then he just didn't do it, and that was
Hey,
that.
guys, do we have a pro sheller?
Yeah, I saw somebody pass out earlier. I don't know.
I mean, I've just been standing on the bridge for like a minute now, and I haven't gotten it. I think and I don't see it on anybody in my party, so I think maybe we don't have a pro sheller.
At the end of the world, we don't need it. I mean, it helps, but it's not required.
But one extra GCD for healers.
Oh no, not even a GCD. Oh no.
Kruz and White Mage. Oh wait, you don't even have Temperance. But...
Like, nya. What are we waiting on now?
Support here.
Support's in.
Oh.
Oh, yeah,
Everyone's just ready, just waiting.
Oh, I think Miyuki's taking screenshots.
Uh-huh.
Wow, thanks for saying something. I would have gotten to the screenshot, jerk.
I gotta take the screenshot with everyone before Osmo.
Sorry, I'm not in my cloud.
Okay, okay. Is support here?
Yeah.
Okay, then let's just do a few explanations about AV.
Wouldn't it be funnier if we didn't?
To the people that keep asking for Shell Protect, it sounds like we don't have one.
I can
That
drop a
wasn't
plate.
clear.
I have a plate.
If you don't have a replacement, then it's not worth lowering DPS to give out.
I see Jotape
we don't need it.
Sonico.
We don't need Protect and Shelf. No one's handing
We
it
just
out.
need Shell.
I mean, we don't even need Shell helps, but it's not even needed.
Okay. Let me see. Okay, I'm talking. For AV, the main mechanic here is are his bracelets. His bracelets are going to change, and are going to be either light or dark. And we always try to go to the opposite color. So let's say he's going to summon puddles. The puddles matching his bracelets are going to expand. So we want to stay away from these puddles, but not inside any. If he splits the room in 2 colors, we're going to the opposite color of the bracelet. So if his bracelet is like light, we're going to the dark side. He's going to do a mechanic called Turbulent Ether. This mechanic is really important for everyone to understand and resolve correctly. Turbulent Ether is he's going to summon several orbs around the arena. These orbs are also light and dark. They'll tether to several people. You check if you have an orb tethered to you. If you do, you need to soak this orb inside a puddle of the opposite color. So if you get a dark puddle, you need to soak them at the opposite color. One thing that's really important is these orbs. When you touch them, they are going to explode in an AoE. So if you can't resolve these orbs, or if you're not sure where you need to take them, just go to the border of the arena. Do not explode these orbs on the middle of the rage. It's a lot easier to heal one person than to heal the entire raid. So I ask you guys now, if you see you have an orb, go to the opposite color, the opposite color puddle. If you can't go to a puddle, just go to the border of the arena and change to magic defense and wait it. Don't stay in the middle of the raid. You can't have two people in the same puddle, so don't try to stack them. Besides that, you summon also ads. Ads just need to be focused when they spawn, because these ads, if they aren't killed in time, they are going to cast explosion and do a raid wipe that will basically wipe us. So what I ask you now to remember is bracelets, always opposite color. Orb, always to the border of the arena. If you can't resolve it, never in the middle of the raid. And ads, always priority, unless I ask you guys to focus AV, but normally it might not happen. If you have any questions, now is the time to ask. If you are ready, get past the purple line. Is there anyone that wants me tank AV?
I'll do it.
Aka's not even here.
Yeah, I know that, so it won't fool me. I'm a clown, but not so much. So green is going to main tank AV. Partly this can mark green with ignore one, because the tank busters here are AoEs, so you need to be you need to stay far away from the main tank. I'm going to get the south ed, and I'm gonna ask you to get north ed. If you aren't green, drop your tank stance now. Do we want to refresh your indom green before we start? Okay, green is good. I think we are fine. Everyone is past the purple line, I guess. Yes, everyone is past the purple line. We are going to do a 15 seconds countdown. I hope everyone is ready. 15 seconds countdown, starting in 3, 2, 1. 15 seconds. LB1s, LB2s. And let's start it. AV is going to start with a raid wide. Oh, my bad. I clicked the wrong one. Toilet click.
Off.
Okay, IV is gonna summon bracelets. Pay attention to the colors. So we are going get away from light. Toilet, your stance still up. Get away from light and see how the puddles will grow. See how the dodge Medusa Javelin. Next going to be bracelets, and he's going to change the room in 2 colors. He's going to split the room in 2 colors. And we are going to the light side. Everyone to the light side, everyone to the light side. One thing that is good to be here is always stay at melee. As you saw, Medusa Javelin is a huge Kono AoE. Tank Buster, get away from the main tank. So I suggest for everyone to stay always at melee, even if you are ranged. Next, going to summon bracelets, and there will be 2 colors of puddles, and we are getting away from light. Get away from light, close to dark, but not inside any. Away from light, close to dark, but not inside any of them. Back to EV, everyone back to EV. There's going to be a raid wide next. Raid wide now. Next is going to be Turbulent Eater. Turbulent Eater are the orbs. You check if you are tethered to any orb, but you won't wait. You won't move. You will wait for Medusa Javelin. Wait Medusa Javelin. We are going to dodge Medusa Javelin. Dodge Medusa Javelin, and then resolve your orb. If you can't resolve your orb, take them to the border of the arena, not in the middle of the raid. Tank Buster, get away from the main tank. Next is going to be a double raid wide. Raid wide now. Another raid wide coming. Healers keep healing. Next, everyone is going to stack on the mirror on the middle of the arena. Everyone is going to the middle of the arena. Stay in the middle of the arena. Don't follow your tanks. And we are going to dark side. Everyone to the dark side. Everyone to the dark side. Light side. Everyone to the light side. Light side. And then dark side. Everyone dark side. Remain stacked together. There's going to be proximity damage under us. Go to the border. Everyone to the border of the arena as fast as possible. And then everyone back to EV. Everyone back to EV. He's going to cast Medusa Javelin. Dodge Medusa Javelin. And next going to be a tank buster. Get away from the main tank. Everyone, get away from the main tank. Next going to be a raid wide. Ads are coming, but I want everyone to focus AV. Everyone is going to focus AV except myself and Argant. Or just kill it before ads. Okay. Well done, guys. I think that just one person died, but remember, if you died, pop another remembered. Up the stairs here, there's going to be 2 owls. These 2 owls cast something called on the Prophet of Darkness. If this cast happens, this owl is going to remove a buff from everyone in this raid. It could be your remembered, it could be the Endom stacks. So so what we need to do is we need to stun the owl when it's casting on the Prophet of Darkness. But there's a thing here. To be able to stun the mob, we can't have too many dots. If there's too many dots on the mobs, we can't stun them. So what I'll do now is ask you guys to not dot these owls. And let's kill them, okay? So the cast, that's the cast that needs to be stunned or deafened, also works. Don't jump down. Wait for 2 things. First, if you jump down, you can't come back up. If someone pulls Ozma, you are going to basically die. And I'm going to do a few explanations, and we're going to take one screenshot of everyone. So let's do the most important part. So everyone, let's get ready to group screenshot here. I ask everyone to stay close to the end of the bridge.
You want us facing Ozma or facing the other way?
Let's have Ozma as our as the background. So everyone stare at the bridge.
What about the weird winged mermaid statues up top?
Oh, in the hallway. I think you're talking about in the Ozma. I was like, what the hell did I miss?
Everyone get ready. If you want to change your emote or if you don't want any emotes, just sit. If you sit, your last emote will reset. If you want a specific emote, just do it now. It will remain for the G pose.
It's laying down in front of everybody.
Bruh. Me could do fucking G pose callouts.
Well, everyone got the. Oh, well, at least most got the clown outfit. So I'm really happy to see so many people with it. Get ready. If you want to take one yourself, maybe you have your own shaders. Feel free to. I really hope I don't forget my Indom because I almost lost my Indom just trying to take a
10 minutes
screenshot
left.
before.
Yeah, 10 minutes. You got plenty of time.
I'll take this time now to explain a few things about Ozma. The main mechanic for Ozma is he's going to change shapes, and each shape has like a mini phase. This mini phase will be handled with calls, so you don't need to think too much about them. I'm going to call what you need to do and when. But there's a few things that must be explained like right now, so you know what to do when this happens. I will skip the main tank's responsibilities because I trust they already know everything. For the off tanks, who are the off tanks? The off tanks are basically all the other tanks that aren't the main tanks for the platforms. If you are an off tank during cube phase, there's going to be several orbs around the arena. The main tanks will normally soak these orbs by themselves, but if for some reason the main tank gets a stack marker, these stack markers they give a magic vulnerability debuff, so they might not be able to get the second orb. So if you are an off tank, if you notice the main tank has the stack, I will ask you, if you see the second orb coming, change to magic defense and use all your cooldowns. These orbs do a lot of damage. They hurt a lot, even for tanks. So pay attention for this. For healers, you have two main responsibilities. One, when Ozma is at parent phase, it's basically a triangle. I'm gonna call healers spread. If you hear healers spread, it means at least one healer per platform needs to be at the back, because you will be baiting bleed AoEs that will be happening. You can Zuna this bleed, or you can just shield yourself and not take bleed at all. But pay attention for when I say healers spread and move to the back. For the healers as well, there's only 3 main tanks for Ozma, but these 3 main tanks are really important. So even if they aren't in your party, they are your priority. If you notice the main tank in your party, in your platform, is getting low, heal them. Don't let them die. If they die, the platform might follow suit and just die like them. Now I'm gonna talk about 3 important mechanics that are important for everyone: tanks, healers, DPS. These are the main mechanics for Ozma, and that need to be resolved correctly, so we don't wipe here. Okay. First mechanic, black hole. When Ozma changes back to orb phase is how it is right now. It's going to cast black hole. The way to resolve black hole is, if you look at the arena, there's going to be 6 blue buttons around the arena, 1 in each platform and 1 in each part of the ring. What you do is, you will be at your platform. If you are a melee, you are going to the button inside your platform. If you are a ranged or a caster, you are going to the button at the right of your platform. Every button needs to have at least 1 person. If any of these buttons don't have at least 1 person, everyone is going to be sucked out. So we are all going to be sucked out of the Baldet of BA and back to Hydatus. So everyone make sure you have at least 1 person per button, and everyone must be inside 1 button. If you are inside a button when black hole is cast, you are going to be sucked out of the arena, back to Hydatus. So I ask you to pay attention for when I say black hole incoming. Go to your buttons. You will go to your button. If, let's say you are a caster and you are going to react slowly, and you think you can make it to the right button, just go to the closed button that you have to be safe. Okay. Now for the 2 most important mechanics that can really wipe us. First, acceleration bombs. Let me check my debuff here before I
4 minutes.
Yeah, I'm gonna rush a refresh right now before I forget it. Okay. Acceleration bombs. During fighting phase, that is when he's at basically a triangle, I'm gonna call acceleration bombs are out. because acceleration bombs are debuffs that will count until 0, and when it reaches 0, if you are moving, if you are attacking, if you are doing anything, it's going to explode in AoE that does 90% of your HPS damage. So it can easily wipe an entire platform. So pay really close attention to your debuffs when I call acceleration bombs are out. Your debuffs are in the same place that the no chocobo and no raise are. You hear me calling acceleration bombs are out, check your debuffs, check them twice, make sure you don't have. If you do, just stop moving, shoot your weapon, do nothing. Okay? And now for the last mechanic that I want to explain, meteors. During several parts during this fight, Osmo is going not cast, but he's going to do meteors. Meteors are 2 large purple AoEs per platform that needs to be placed on the way marker 1 and 2. These way markers are at the back and the right of your platform. These meteors, they do proximity damage. That's why they need to be placed on way and 2, so at the back and the right. If they are too close to the party, they are basically going to kill everyone. Unless that they are going to say. If someone misplaces meteor, we have a protocol called overload. If you hear someone calling overload, what you need to do is change your magia to defense as fast as possible and try to get as far as possible from the meteors. Like I said, they do proximity damage. If you stay far away from them, or as much as possible, and change to magia defense, you will survive it. But it's fast, so you need to be fast as well. So if you hear overload, change to magia defense as fast as possible. Something that I do myself is I basically stare where the meteors are going. If I know someone with a meteor is staggering or going to the wrong side or stacking with another person, I just immediately change to magia defense. You have a lot of more time if you pay attention to where the meteors are going. But if you don't think you can pay attention to the meteors, just listen to the call. Overload, change to magia defense. So before we jump, just saying again, acceleration bombs, check your debuffs, check them twice. Meteors are going to the back and to the right of the platform on the way marker 1 and 2 that are going to be placed. I think we should be good right now. Since we have 6 groups in support, we are going to do groups 1 and 2 northwest, 3 and 4 northeast, 5 and 6 south. Support, we are going northeast. Oh, just one more thing. Not more two. Let's say 2 more things. First, if you think you're being smart and jumping off the platform with your meteor, thinking you are going to make it disappear, no, it doesn't disappear. If you jump off the platform with the meteor, it's going to respawn with you at the south platform. So what you do if you jump out of the platform with the meteor, you wipe the south platform. So don't do that. If you have an acceleration bomb and the meteors, it can happen. You can get both at the same time. You always prioritize meteors first. If the acceleration bomb explodes while you were walking to put the meteors, it's a lot easier for the healers to heal one person than the entire platform. Okay? Or even if you try, you might even kill the entire platform if you put the meteor in the wrong place, like I said. The main things are going to be northwest, Big Ring, northeast, Argand, south, me. If you aren't a main tank, drop your stance. Party leaders, let's red check your parties. Make sure you have the way markers. Okay, let's go checking. Group 1. Are you ready? Okay, group 1 is ready. Group 2. Group 2 is Ilya. Ilya.
Oh yeah, sorry. Group 2 is ready.
Okay, group 3 is ready. Group 4. Group 4.
4 is ready.
Group 5 is ready. Group 6.
Group 6 is ready.
Support is ready. So we are all ready. Just another reminder. Acceleration bombs, check your debuffs. Meteors 1 and 2. The way marker should be down right now. You can check the 1 and 2 way marker. These are where the meteors are going. So to the back and to the right. I'm gonna refresh my DOM here real quick. If you die, you're going to respawn at the south platform, so make sure to go back to your platform to be healed by your healers. I don't think I forgot anything. For leaders, we are going to do a 25 seconds countdown. 25 seconds countdown, okay, just to make sure. Food check. Food always helps a bit. I don't think I forgot anything. Just listen to the callouts, guys. Remember, just acceleration bombs, meteors, healer spread. The rest will be handled with calls. 25 seconds countdown starting in 3, 2, 1. 25 seconds. 20. Osma's pulled. Everyone pulls Osma. Let's start starting. Ranged and casters, you can already preposition at the back. It's always going to be start phase first. Everyone to the back of the platform. Everyone to the back. We are going back as a group, baiting AoEs, stack AoEs. Remain stacked, including main tanks. Next, going to be a knockback from the bottom. We are going to be knockback to Ozma. Big knockback to Ozma or mitigate it with arm's length or suricast. Stack together. We're gonna take 2 more autos and then we can already preposition to the back hole after 2 more. 1 more. You can already preposition at the buttons. Black hole is coming. Black hole is coming. Go to the buttons. Back to Ozma. Be careful greeting with black hole. Next going to be a shade. Just listen to callouts and you'll be fine. We are going out of the platform. Main tanks last. Out of the platform. Main tanks last. Out of the platform. Everyone back to Ozma. Next going to be a shade and Ozma will also change shape. So we are going to do 2 movements. Pay attention to the call. Go to the first place. Shades are up. Wait for it and then move. For the everyone stay at Ozma. Stay at Ozma. Stay at Ozma. And then we are going to the back. Wait. To the back now. Everyone to the back. You are going to back to Ozma as a group. Meteors are coming. Meteors are 1 and 2. Meteors 1 and 2. Meteors 1 and 2. Everyone stack close to Ozma. Take the meteor damage and then knock back to Ozma. Waste the damage and then knock back to Ozma. Knock back to Ozma. Ads are highest priority. The same thing as AV they do here. They cast Tornado that will basically wipe a platform. So let's kill the ads. Remain stacked together. We're still baiting AoEs. We're going to be a shade. So we are going to be knocked back either to Ozma or to the back. And we are going to knock back to back. Everyone to the back. Knock back to the back. Wait. Back to Ozma. as a group. We're still waiting AoEs. You can already pre-position at the bottom. Next phase is our phase. Everyone to the buttons, everyone to the buttons. Be careful greeting now. Back to Ozma. Next going to be a shade, and Ozma also changing shapes. Shades are up. And we are going. Stay at Ozma, everyone stay at Ozma. And then we are going out. Wait. Out. Everyone out. Everyone out. Healers spread. Healers spread. Everyone else back to Ozma. Acceleration bombs are out. Check your debuffs, guys. Check your debuffs. And don't move. Shoot your weapons. Meteors are coming. Meteors 1 and 2. Meteors 1 and 2. Meteors 1 and 2. Waffles. Overload south. Magia defense, guys, as fast as possible. Get the ads. Healer is spread. Healer is spread. Kill the ads, guys. Focus the ads. Everyone stay at Ozma. Hug Ozma. Everyone to Ozma, including healers. Acceleration bombs are out. Check your debuffs. Check them twice. Healer is spread. Oh. Healer is stack. Everyone's going to stack. Everyone is going to stack. After the stack, healer is spread. Healer is spread now. Okay, we can pre-position to the black hole. Black hole is imminent. Everyone to the buttons. Everyone to buttons. Back to Ozma. Next going to be a shade. With Ozma also changing shapes. Shades are up. And we are going to the back. Everyone to the back of the platform. Everyone to the back. And then to Ozma. Everyone to Ozma now. Everyone to Ozma. Main tanks to the right. Party to the left. Main tanks the orbs. Or not. But main tanks to the right. Party to the left. Holy knockback. Be careful to not be knocked back out of the arena. Main tanks to the right. Party to the left yet. Next going to be a shade with a holy knockback. We are either going to C or D. Pay attention to the call. Shades are out. And we are going. Everyone out to C-way marker. Everyone out. The C-way marker. Holy knockback, not all the way to the back. Wait a bit. Everyone back to Ozma. Party to the left. Main tanks to the right. Black hole is coming. Be careful. Be ready to go to the buttons. Everyone to your buttons. Everyone to your buttons. Everyone to your buttons. Back to Ozma. And let's just kill Ozma. Congratulations, guys. I know that a few died, but it happens. It's all good. Sometimes it happens. Just. But well, you guys know, at least from South, you know what happens when meteor is misplaced and why changing to magia defense is really important. You need to be really fast, always paying attention to where the meteors are going. If you notice a meteor not moving, just change to magia defense and prepare for the worst. At the best, they can move to where they should be, and your magia defense won't matter much. But at the worst, your magia defense might be useful and save your life. Or better say, at the best, right? But well, we cleared.
Thanks for the run, Miyuki.
Thanks everyone for coming. Thanks for coming, Clement. Thanks for all the clowns that came.
Yeah, man. Thank you for the call outs. That was great.
Yeah, thank you so much.
See you tomorrow at 9 a.m.
Oh, just one thing for the first timers, don't forget to open the chest. The chest is personal loot like always. It's on the soft platform. If you need to finish the storyline, just take the exit at the soft platform as well.
There's another run that's coming after this, so it'd be awesome if people could leave BA at the earliest convenience. You don't have to leave Hideouts, just leave BA.
But isn't this instance locked?
Nope, they came into this one.
It reopened, so
Yeah.
Oh, it's
they're here.
reopened. So yeah, so please, everyone.
You can stay in Hidatos. You can exit via the exit thing. Just don't leave, or just leave BA.
Wait, when's the run?
25 minutes ago.
Oh.
Hey, guys, quick question. Once you clear BA, how do you get a tag showing that you cleared it?
I believe is it question mark BA reclear in one of the bot spam channels?
They changed it to /BA.
Okay, I can never remember.
It wasn't reclear,
command
it was IM.
just-
That's that bullshit, really.
Just run the bot command again to update your profile, and it will load your lodestone. So you
Make
might
sure
have
you
to wait like an hour.
Yeah, your lodestone also has to have achievements viewed by the public. It can't be private.
Is it automatically private?
It's automatically private most of the time, I think.
Gotcha. Okay. I'll look into it, but BA reclear or /BA reclear should do it.
BA reclear is its own separate thing. What you want is the IM command. That will give you like a you cleared BA rolls. Then when you have the you cleared BA rolls, then you can do the BA
command
reclear.
refreshes like your achievements on the saved profile in the Discord. So if you refresh it and it sees you have the cleared BA, it'll show up.
But this will be done in the bot channel then.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
Thanks, guys.
And make sure you make your lodestone achievements public.
What happens if you have cleared DRS? Can you still talk in cleared BA?
Yeah, it gives you both roles.
Yeah,
It's the
it gives you
color of
both.
your name.
roles.
Just prioritize.
Imagine clearing DRS and losing VA clear. Oh my god.
Just remember, you can like remove the tags whenever you want on your own. Kind of neat.
How do
So
I get a
I
mod tag?
silence all the pings. I don't like saying pings.
Wow, you don't like seeing BA pings.
I just gotta show up when I show up. Don't fucking blame me.
Let's see how you're feeling tomorrow.
You did it. We fucking did it. Fuck you, Baka.
Yeah, Miyuki's got the track record. He got me my first Osmond kill, and this is my second run with Osmond dead. So he's like my winner chicken dinner guy. I got to go through all his runs.
Yeah.
It was my first run and only clear.
Oh wait, those are bags.
I need more hard runs in my life.
Yuki just knows what the fuck's going on. That's why. It's always funny though when he's like you're like halfway through an explanation, like, and somebody just deaths the mob, and it's like, oh, never mind.
Better that way. It's well,
It's
someone
just
might
like-
miss the explanation, but at least the worst didn't happen.
I mean, it is like safer, better safe than sorry type thing. But for those owls, right? You're like, don't dot it up, guys. There's this little finicky thing, and somebody just deaths it. Well, okay, never mind, guys, we're good.
Thing is, like some of those mobs, if they don't get silenced or something, you'll feel the pain real quick.
Exactly.
Like, if a sprite's banish
I've seen
goes off,
Berserk.
people start dropping. That shit isn't funny.
Like, I'm thankful he does it every fucking time because, frankly, there's gonna be that one time where it doesn't happen, and then tragedy strikes.
I've seen Berserk go off, and it's not pretty.
Oh no, that's scary. That's tank provokes, runs away, and invoms, and
I'm glad that
Crazy.
so far in the runs I've been in, nobody runs off that logic of, oh, someone else is going to do it. Everybody just clamors to do whatever they're asked.
I had a run on AV where the ads got their thing off because people were like, "Oh, someone else is gonna focus the ads."
Nervously looking
happens.
at them, guys.
You can survive one of them exploding, but not both. As a tank.
Right.
Well, I got Chinese food, like, so later, guys.
Yeah, good run, guys. See ya.
Who's hosting a run? Is it on